Hello and welcome to Reasonable Reviews. Today we're going to take a look at Super Mega Baseball Extra Innings. If you're a PC fan out there, you've noticed over the past few years a real lack of baseball gaming. Ever since 2K exited the market with their MLB 2K series, we haven't really had a whole lot to play, so we got something relatively new, a little bit older, but no game is old these days, thanks to all the constant updating. And so we have Super Mega Baseball, and as you can see, a lot of different options here. First one here I'm checking out before I get too far ahead is the Ego. I skipped past, but let me explain. Basically what you can do is you can adjust the difficulty on a scale of 1 to 100. That way you can get a competitive game. If you feel it's too easy, you can up the Ego, as it's called, and that is, like I said, the skill level there. There is a season, there's exhibition. You can choose how many games in each season. And here we're taking a look at the stats. And you got your team, you got your nice little baseball cards giving the stats on each player. As you notice, this is not a MLB licensed title. These are made-up teams, but there's nothing wrong with that. There's some very fantastic baseball games in the past. Trying to think. Baseball Stars, Little League Baseball were two of the really good ones that, in the past really were good, fun baseball games. And I think this takes some of the better parts of each of them. The gameplay style kind of feels that way. You can change the way your players look. They all are, somewhat silly, but you can change all that. Here's the list if you want to take a look at all the different things you can change. So we'll go back here. Cards. You also have a staff. Now I mentioned Baseball Stars. Let's see if I get. All right, I'm going to go to a game here, but you have a staff, and basically the staff can increase certain stats, similar to the way you did in Baseball Stars. You can up their statistics. This way you hire staff as you gain levels overall, and what happens is, it's like improvement for them. They train them. A certain guy brings a trait that gives plus fielding or plus mojo, which is mojo is an important thing in this game. Basically, how your player's feeling. If they're having a bad game, it's probably gonna get worse. It can be a tough thing to overcome. We're gonna pick up here. I'm just gonna play a game, talk over the game here a little bit, so you can see some of the gameplay. Now we have it adjusted up. We're at 65 ego, which is, it says very hard. I wonder what 100 is, because I tried to play one game before. You may have noticed that I had a different opponent lined up before, and I got crushed 11-4 or 11-3. I did hit 3 home runs though, so yay me. As you can see though, like, my batter here is sweating, but at the same time, if you look down at the picture of the batter, it said psyched. Sometimes they'll be nervous. So, there's different factors that go into it. And here you can see the pitching. All pitchers have the same pitches. It's a big list to choose from. So, nobody's going to get kind of cheated out of any pitches. I have noticed the pitching is really hard to get it where you're supposed to throw it. Right here, this is the best pitcher I have. As you can see, he misses the target. I'm not sure if I'm doing something wrong there. I got a way that works for me. I'm going to skip ahead here up until the 7th inning, and we got a 1-1 game here. Pretty tight game. But you see, the mechanics are fairly simple, like the old games. You have your regular old contact swing, which is not what I was trying to do there. Let's see here, power. Okay. And then there's a power swing. Now the power swing, you'll hold down hold down the power button, whichever one you have assigned there, if you're using controller or keyboard, and the number will ramp up as you hold it down. So you gotta kind of time that with the pitches, so you can either kind of get less power overall than you normally would have with a regular contact swing, which is what I'm after here. There we go. That's just a regular old press, just regular timing. There is a reticle. You can move it yourself, but it does move on its own as well if you just leave it alone. I'm not sure if Mojo affects that or not, but you know. So, you know, power swings, regular. I'm sure there's bunts. Nobody bunts. But here you have, like I said, this is my pitcher. This is the best one I have, which was my issue in the last game. The other pitchers on my team seem to be quite terrible. Try and make it through. And here we go. We got, if you look down over the batters in the zone. So there he goes. He just fires one straight up the middle at me. So now we're losing 2-1. I did skip ahead a couple innings, so you know, you missed it. You didn't miss much action. Fielder movement. Some are slow, some are not. I know that's not really stating anything earth-shattering here, but it's sort of, it reminds me of Little League. You know, you had the big fat kids that were slow and heavy hitters, and you notice there's my outfielder over there has got to be 73. It's a fun game. You know, they really have fun with it. As you can see, the bat size, everything's kind of like this oversized character. I can't say it, but you understand what I'm saying. And there we go. Oh, strike. Oh, steam shooting out her ears. Foul ball. But if you notice as well, oh, she's psyched. But you see there's a black bar. If you look down at speed, there was a black bar there. Keep an eye on the stats here next time up. But black bar is where you started. So as you play, you gain mojo or lose mojo, your stats will deviate from that. You see this batter here is worried. Whoop, we're safe. All right, tie game. Tie game in the top of the ASC. This guy's had a good game, so we're really up there comparatively. Ooh, power 99. Is it? Oh, there you go. Home run for you. Excellent. Nice little replays going on here. Like I said, very reminiscent of some of the older baseball games before licensing took over and kind of the heavy simulation type of baseball games. Sort of return to the fun old just play. It doesn't matter what their names are. But since you can edit names, I guess you could put your favorite teams in here or players in any likeness you like. It's good to see that it is male, female, young, old. Even my pitcher who looks like a ram. I don't understand it, but see, look at that. It's like the worst hair ever. Like I said, the pitching is, as you can see again, it is a little bit hard to kind of get around. I'm not even really sure. I sort of guess and hope that he might throw it in. I assume as your stats improve, that gets a lot easier as well. I'm only 6 or 7 games into this season, so they're not really, the highest or the best. But we can do that here. See the mist and all that, and you can do good. You can. As you saw before, batter's confidence levels change. You see there's pressure, and pressure meter will show on there. That affects your at-bat. Your mojo affects it. There's a lot of different factors into into how it works, which is great. We're at top 9. We are 4-2, so hopefully we can close this out. I hope my pitcher lasts if we don't tack on any runs here. But yeah, I mean, I had been eyeing this up for quite some time, and last Steam sale I finally decided to pull the trigger, and I'm really glad that I did. It is a fun baseball game, even at full price, whatever that currently is. I haven't looked, but you know, as you can see, it's basic baseball. My batting skills have eroded. I had taken a few weeks off since I played last, so the old batter's eye is not where it needs to be. All right, we got a guy on third. Let's go. You see everybody, you know, varied stats. And we'll just try and get through here, tack on a couple runs. Good old baseball, you know. And I do miss there not being more games like this. Oh, we got it. Is it fair? Oh, my announcer calls. They're terrible. I'd be like that guy. Boom, goes the dynamite. Yeah, we got our pitcher. See, look at the size of that bat. You know, it's like those wiffle ball bats, but the really huge ones. And, you know, it's meant to be fun, and it really is fun. I can't stress that enough. There's not enough sports games anymore that are fun, that are, oh, unlucky. We got to run, but man, he fumbled that right into us. But as I was saying, there's not enough sports games anymore, you know, since everything went to licensing. You know, there's no off-brand football games, really. You know, maybe one or two. Son of a bitch hit me. Yeah. But, you know, this is sort of a return to that, and I really hope that people do pick it up, and we can kind of continue on with this, because it's good to see developers take a chance, even on something like this. And now we're up. We stretched it out 7-2. There we go. I think we're good here. Got a big guy here. Boom! All right, that's a run. Oh, and he missed it. Yeah, the outfielders are definitely slow. The entire left side of my infield is terrible, and they let balls roll by them all the time. I don't know if I mentioned it. When you do get to select a team, like I said, they do have different characteristics. You can have a team full of good fielders, a team full of good pitchers, hitters, contact, power, and I went with the balanced team. I can make up for everything else. But here we go. We're going to close out the 9th. But we'll watch this, and hopefully you enjoyed it. Like I said, I really enjoyed this game. I think it deserves some more looks if there haven't been already. And you know, if you've been searching for a baseball game to scratch that itch, like I said, especially, you know, if you're PC only, it's no pickings. You know, I'd say slim to none, but it's really no pickings. I guess RBI baseball has a game. I don't know if. Oh, see, she's terrible. Uh-oh, they're closing back in. But I don't remember if RBI did make it in on PC. I know it's on phones. But, you know, some other things that can be done. Oh, that was a terrible throw. All right, we got one out. You know, these, like I said, these are the things we missed. You know, Techno Bowl. Oh, double play. All right, well, that is it. That is Super Mega Baseball Extra Innings. Please, if you get a chance, if you like sports, even if you don't like sports, this is a fun time. You know, fun game, fun way to spend your time playing. You know, it has some less serious elements to it, which are good, to be honest with you. And it does, like I said, have that kind of RPG. I must have accidentally cut that out of the video, but you can change stats on players. They can go up and down with training, like I said, much like Baseball Stars was. And gameplay similar to a lot of the older ones. And you have leaderboards and all that good stuff. But anyway, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe. Thank you.